Hi, my name is Samantha Golden. I'm a student at Kentucky Mountain Bible College, and today I'm going to be sharing about some of my experiences while on a missions trip in Bolivia. So in the summer of 2019, the superintendent of my church and his family were visiting my church, and while they were there, I was talking with his wife, and she mentioned that the conference was interested in taking a trip to Bolivia. And a little bit more backstory on that, when I was 13 and God kind of gave me a call to be a missionary, it was when Bolivian missionaries were at my church. And so I knew that this was not an opportunity that I wanted to pass up, as it was kind of like a dream for me to go and do ministry in Bolivia. So I kind of talked with her, decided what was going on, and then came out that February of 2020, I'd be going to Bolivia. So my church conference is the Evangelical Church, and the missionary organization is Evangelical Church Missions, based out of Oregon. So we were really excited and looking forward to the trip, so fundraising kind of started from there. I think it was super funny and kind of unfortunate that happened on our trip was that the superintendent who was leading our trip, his oldest son, who's 15, was loving Bolivia, just having the greatest time, getting along with the missionary kids, loving on those kids at the orphanage, having the best time of his life. He still even now talks about how he can't wait to go back to Bolivia. But one day we decided to try salteñas, which is a delicious and incredible Bolivian food. It's like a little pocket of dough with like meat and potatoes and stuff inside. It's super good. But while we were out to eat, he ate a lot of them, like probably too much to be eating when we've just kind of been eating lightly throughout the entire trip. And later on that day, he just wasn't feeling well, really not doing well. And while we were in our bus driving somewhere at one point, he really wasn't feeling well. And so while we're in the middle of a busy street and in Bolivia, he leans his head out the window and throws up outside the bus. And all of us inside the bus are very concerned for him, very scared, and he just leans back in and says, "It's fine." And so that was just kind of a unique experience. I've never been with someone as they threw up outside of a bus window in Bolivia, but he's still not turned off by that food, and he's ready to go back to Bolivia. So I guess it was a good trip regardless. One of the funniest moments on our trip was when a group of college students recruited some of the kids on our missions trip to play like really intense game of leapfrog. Essentially, the way the game worked is that a couple of the students would lean themselves up against the wall, and then the others would run and jump on top of them. And it was just super crazy, almost like a standing dog pile while also trying to jump over each other. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but the funny part about this was that some of the kids started joining in on our trip. This is like kids ages like 10 to 15, kind of just running and jumping, and there was a younger boy who, his mom and dad are the superintendent and the superintendent's wife of my church conference. And so this is like a man with his doctorate who's like very, very serious, he knows what he's talking about. And this is a mom who, she wants to keep her kids safe. But this little boy really wanted to be a part of this really intense leapfrog. And this studious, astute man says, "Do it." And so his son's like ready to go. And mom is like, "No, you cannot do this. This is not okay. You're going to get hurt." And dad's like, "Do it. And the mom's like, "No, please don't do that." And here we have the most prestigious people in my church conference having a yelling conversation in the backyard of an orphanage, trying to stop their 11-year-old son from breaking his neck playing the most intense game of leapfrog that we've ever seen. So that was a really funny and interesting experience to have. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you have any experiences from mission trips that you've been on, let us know in the comments. If you want more content like this and you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have other videos, so please check them out. And until next time, bye.